The thing about being able to move like this makes everything else much easier to do. So if you don't have to, for example, stand on one leg or squat down in what they call a pistol squat, right? And then stand up from there and then do all of these kind of stuff. Interesting that my left, I had more balance than on the right there. But the fact of being able to move like that, right, makes everything else that you do so much easier. And it's actually kind of fun to be able to move like this. It's actually fun to be able to move like this. To do these things is really, really cool. That ability to stay close to the ground, to squat and do these things, right? Move away from the wall here, to get down, flat-footed, swing it around, stand up, all that stuff. The ability to be able to do that makes everything else easier. Like if you were to be trying to climb up the side of a hill with a backpack full of rocks on your back, and then you take it off and you walk on the flat ground, then of course everything else is easier. I wonder, I was a little bit squeamish to do that with my glasses on, but this full vertical back is fun. Other side. So again, the ability to be able to do those things makes so much more of your life much easier. And that's the thing. And it all starts with the foundation of doing just a little bit every day. When I'm in the bookstore, I squat down like this to get to the bottom shelf. Instead of this, right? Which whenever I've seen people do that, to pick stuff up, I always thought that was awkward. And it's not as if they'd be picking it up with straight legs anyway, because they don't have that kind of hamstring flexibility. So you see people picking stuff up like this, when instead it would be easier to just get down and pick it up if you had the strength and the flexibility. So I also have the flexibility in my hamstrings, but there's usually no need to squat down, to bend over like that to pick things up when you can fully squat. And look, feet flat. There are two ways to do this: feet flat, or you can alternate and shift. So sometimes this is easier, and sometimes this is. And then you can push out and do all kinds of fun stuff from here. That thing they call crow in yoga. It's just a wonderful feeling to be able to have full control over the movement of your body and not be blasted and tired from it and breathing heavy and life feeling difficult. So that's my little demo. I may use this audio. It's sitting on the front of my car, so you might hear the engine sound, but I'll probably also use this with some other voiceover later. Oh, look at my knuckles. I do push-ups on the concrete with that. So you get these two knuckles right here. Good times. I mean, that's some extreme stuff, which I'm not suggesting. It's just putting together a lot of different activities to keep your body strong and supple and flexible and fast, and having the agility of mobility and all that stuff makes so much else in life. The simple things like walking, climbing stairs, picking things up, carrying things, it's just so much simpler.